What's up guys, as you can see today we're talking about plastic. I have a Yamaha OEM Fender and I have a Fender from a company called VITO'S Performance. It's a reproduction. It's pretty decent. We're going to look at them kind of side by side comparison, see what's different, see what's not so different. Like a lot of replicas, they're very different price points. One of them coming in at about $1,000 after you have the front fender, the rear fender, the graphics. If you can find it these days, it's not that easy. There's a few different colors out there in the warehouses. Graphics are pretty limited. Not so easy. On the other hand, you can go on eBay right now, pick up a set from VITO'S Performance about half the price and have them shipped to you in just a couple days. So we're going to jump into the video. So let's take a look at the fenders here. On the left, it's going to be the Yamaha fender. On the right, it's going to be the VITO'S throughout the video. This is the front fender. You can see on each side, really, both. Everything's pretty smooth. Everything's pretty crisp. This is the front of the fenders going into where the radiator shroud meets. Nice and square, really, on both sides. That's another shot of the sides. Really virtually identical, to steal a phrase from Goldberg. Coming up the front here, just a nice little shot. Something kind of already seen, but take a look at that. Nice and square on both sides. These are the warning labels. You can see they're, like, once again, pretty much the same thing. Gonna ride this super cinematic B-roll shot into the rear fenders. Some of these shots, if I didn't see the graphic, it was pretty hard to tell which one was which. They're so close. VITO'S even has the little cover for the toolkit. A lot of times you don't see that with reproductions. I will say on this shot, if anything, the Yamaha OEM on the left might be a little bit deeper, a little bit crisper in this shot. I want to shout out a video Michael Sabo did. I'll have to put a link to it here. Those seat posts right there, that's the OEM Yamaha. He made a video comparing a Mayer fender to OEM Yamaha, and the Mayers, they didn't even have those seat posts, so you can see the quality difference between even a Mayer fender is like a pretty, I mean, that brand's been around for a long time. One more shot I stole from Michael's video. This is just kind of showing the thickness of the plastic. This is the OEM Yamaha here. And take a look at the plastic, or the thickness, sliding into the 97, which is the VITO'S. Pretty much the same thing. On Michael's video, the Mayer plastic was a lot thinner, noticeably thinner, but like just looking at it. This one, can't even tell the difference, which is something I'm a little surprised about, and we're going to talk about in a second here. One glaring difference, you can see the rivets on the left, the Yamaha are nice little black, sleek rivets. I don't like the VITO'S ones, they look like hardware store washers. And here, at least they do have the cover for the toolbox. I think that's a nice touch. This is a nice shot of my wife installing some graphics onto I'm doing a 97 reproduction bike. What the fuck? We got flow lines here. Flow lines? I'm just gonna summarize here. It's like a wavy pattern. It's a defect in injection molding. I'll post a link if you guys want to read about it, but take a look at it, man. It's a huge bummer. The Yamaha plastics definitely don't have flow lines. They just kind of have it down a little more than VITO'S at this time. Hopefully hopefully VITO'S gets it sorted out going forward, because I mean, like you've seen, the plastics are super nice. This is just, you know, a defect in the way things cooled down. I'm not gonna lie and say I completely understand it, but it is what it is. As you'll see in the next shot, if you add some graphics, it really takes care of the problems. You don't see the defects anywhere else except for right where it hurts, right on top of the fender. But put that graphic over it and it kind of just, it cleans everything up. So that is really gonna do it. Let's close this video down. All right guys, that's been it. A detailed look at two brand new off-the-shelf Yamaha Banshee fenders. On my right, the OEM piece, can't really argue with it. Doesn't have any flaws, there's no lines in it. When you bought a Banshee brand new from the factory, this is what came on it, okay? Done and done. To my left, the VITO'S Performance piece. It's a good reproduction. It's probably the best reproduction Banshee fender I've ever seen. What does it have going for it? It's not a knockoff, okay? A knockoff is a cheap handbag, a fake pair of Nikes, a cast wheel versus a forged aluminum. This is a reproduction. It's basically this piece here off the shelf. I don't know what this is gonna look like in 5 years. I've never bolted this to a bike. It's not been through the torture test of time, but sitting in the living room, two brand new pieces, it's really not bad. It's good everywhere it needs to be, except for the finish. The lines are beat. I mean, I can't stress it enough. I wish they weren't there. But as you can see, the graphics do take care of that problem. Is this better? Yeah, but it's $1,000. I'm talking the front and the back with the graphics. It's twice the price of this, no matter how you slice it, okay? And also, one other thing you have to consider when you're spending money, we're talking four-wheelers here, not show cars. If you over wheelie, if you tip on your side, if your fat friend sits on the thing wrong, it's gonna crease, it's gonna bend, it's gonna break. It would hurt my soul. It would really suck to break this right here. If I broke this in half, I would say, oh fuck, and I'd buy another one. Okay, something else to consider. With everybody buying Banshees these days, they're kind of like as popular as they've ever been. So can you buy one that needs a little bit of love and put this on it and have it basically showroom stock for half the price? Yeah, it's kind of not a bad way to go. Is this one better? If you have the money, should you buy it? Blah, blah, blah. Fuck yeah, of course. Anyway, that's gonna do it, guys. I can't tell you where to put your money, but we had a good look at two products today. I hope it helps. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. I appreciate the watch. Come back again. We're gonna be doing a whole bunch of stuff once we get out of quarantine. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot. Peace.